What is up, guys? My name is Cody Reset. So let's try Poison Ivy. For some reason I decided to actually try Poison Ivy, Pamela Isley, because what I'm going to do now is this week, because it's the second week of Injustice 2. I'm gonna try a character for a full week. So I'm gonna play a single character. I'm not gonna change. I'm gonna try to not change. So let's try Poison Ivy. Let's figure it out. So let's see. Yeah, I have some gears. I tried some stuff up, but if you are new to the game and you never played Poison Ivy, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take every single thing about the character. I'm gonna break it down, and I'm gonna find some stuff from there. So this will be really inspired from the video by Stephen Lyon. He did some amazing stuff with Injustice already. Posted some so-called character guides for Firestorm, Deadshot, and Scarecrow. And that's just some quick examples. But so I'm going to do exactly the same thing. So I'm gonna find not exactly the combos, but really what are the buttons that I need to use. What kind of mix-up can I? What is the basic game plan for Poison Ivy from the basic the tools she has? So I'm gonna take every single normal as if possible. I'm gonna take the strings. I'm gonna see what they can do actually, and I'm gonna take the special move. I'm gonna work on that, and then we're gonna go maybe some multiverse. I'm gonna try to level up the character. I'm gonna try to get some gears, and I'm gonna try to look good as I train. Personally, I wanted to play Poison Ivy when the game came out. So yeah, and she's a fantastic character. I mean, wow. So so I'm gonna take that normal first. So the sap slap. So let's see how this move look. So that seems to have a okay range really. So that's the plan. So the real hit, it's the plants. So let's try to find the max range for the because a good neutral. Oh, look at that walk speed, guys. That is actually pretty good for that character. This is pretty good walk speed. So, for my opinion, from what I can observe, Poison Ivy is gonna move around quite easily on the stage. So that's pretty good. So let's try the backdash. Oh, the backdash is actually on the slow side. So let's try the forward. So the forward dash, not too bad. The backdash is really slow. It's yeah, the forward dash is actually really good. But the backdash is, so yeah, the forward dash pretty good. The backdash not so good. Gotta be honest, it's not that good because she doesn't crouch, so it's not like Scarecrow who can avoid some stuff really. I pressed 2 accidentally. So yeah, the backdash is not that good. So yeah, I think she's gonna be because she has a bad backdash. I think already she's going to be some sort of defensive character from what I can observe. So Black and Irie got the whistles. That's pretty good. So so we got the sap slap, the one. So I'm gonna put the button layout in the description. So if you're playing on Xbox One, so it seems not too bad, but the frame data is actually 9. So anything that is -9 is gonna be punished by the jab. But again, it's all about really how you can actually use the move itself. So we're gonna find some of the stuff, that's for sure. The range is good actually, so not too bad. So that's a move that most people will maybe respect. So let's take a look at the other move, which is low torn. So that's a low. It's -12 and -1. So ouch. So there will be some cancel out of it. So that's for sure. So she's advancing a little bit when she's actually using the back one, but it's not ideal really. It's not perfect. It's not the best. That's definitely not the best low ever, but that's a low nonetheless. So let's try a special move. So she can cancel out of it. That's not a problem. She can cancel the jab, but the it confirm is not possible with the jab. So be careful with that. So we're gonna find this one. So the snap trap, it's 7 frame. So she doesn't have a 6 frame move, which is pretty rare actually. So that's gonna be dangerous. So she doesn't have a, that's a mid, but that's not a 6 frame, and it's -6. Typically, I know that Scarecrow and Joker have a 6 frame and -2, both of them. But Poison Ivy is gonna be about something else. But see the range with that -2, that -2 of the let's try the max range here. So that's possibly right there. Yeah, right there. That's the max range for the down one. So she cannot be punished from there because I don't think there's a single jump that actually reached there. So she cannot be punished. But because of the hitbox, that's the earth box, the 3D earth box for the character, that's a bit inconsistent. So you gotta be careful with that. And she cannot confirm out of it. So be careful with that. If you hit something, if you hit, it's plus 13. So that's pretty good. So if you hit, you can actually go for the for something else. So you can go for the throw. So that's the throw. So let's see. So she really puts the character at a very specific range actually. So the throw is really defining the character already. So I think she's gonna be more like I said, a more defensive character, but we gotta look at the normals nonetheless. So the so the double snap, which is the 2, is also a 9 frame move, just like the jab, but it's +1, and it staggers. So the second hit staggers, and depending on the distance, the second hit. So let's try. So that seems to be a pretty good high attack. That's not too bad. So there might be some follow-up after that. So we can actually cancel out of it, which is pretty good. We can cancel after the second hit, so that's not too bad. So before the second hit, but the good cancel will be after the second hit. So that's very important. So because of the stagger, because it's like so plus, we're gonna need that. And she just cracked the So we got this one there, right there. And I know what it does, but let's take a look. So that's a mid -2, and it's 11 frame on startup. So let's take a look. Oh, so we got an advancing mid, which is pretty good, and the range of that move is pretty good actually. So from there, I can see that if you got the counter pressure, that's gonna be a great move. So yeah, that's interesting. So we know from there that this move is going to be important, and this move is going to be important. So let's delete that. Let's delete that. So we got another high that is -5, but that's 15 startup. So let's try it. So we got another advancing move, but it's a high. Okay, so And so the plants are what are the things that they are attacking. So don't look at the hand of Ivy, that's the plants. You need to look at the plants. So from there, that's the max range. Yeah. So that's gonna be a, I think that's gonna be a great punish. That's not too bad. So we got this. We got this. We got this. That's not too bad. So that seems to be more damaging with these than this. So you can advance. So you can actually punish from a long range. So if you play neutral, if you play footsies, honest footsies, that's gonna be a great button. So you can actually whiff punish with this one. So that's gonna be your whiff punish buttons for the footsies. That's pretty good. But this, if you actually beta wake up, that's gonna be great. That is going to be a great button. So yeah. So we know that. Great. So we got the uppercut. Now, before we talk about the uppercut, this is 20 frames. Okay? So let's try to make a Black Canary jump. Okay? I'm gonna see. So this is pretty high. This is a pretty high uppercut. So because it's pretty high, so because it goes so high, actually it catches. It goes almost the same high than most characters while jumping. So that's gonna be very important. You got to anticipate the jumps, because that's a good entire. I'm sorry guys, this is a great entire, and it covers a ton of space, a ton of vertical space. This is basically a wall right there. And when we're gonna talk about the drill, I'm sure that we will see the frames. But that is pretty good actually. A lot of people were concerned, but damn, that is the entire. So gonna take a look at tree now. Oh, I'm gonna make sure that Black Canary stop jumping. But yeah, so we know some things now. So we know that it's gonna be defensive style characters. It's not gonna be about rush down in neutral. It's gonna be about keeping the opponent away, force them into the corner with the moves. And for now, so yeah, that's not too bad. So she can whiff punish that for sure with the back two. So that's not too bad. But and the back one is actually a low, but the range is not excellent. So I think there's going to be some use of the after the overheads maybe. So we're gonna see that. So if you can reset the opponent to some different situation, so I'm sure there will be something. We will figure it out. So let's take a look at tree now. So this is, let's take a look at the frame data just for sure. This is 19, so but it's +2. That's not too bad. So wow. So she got the boot. So she got the big bad boot. So so if you are coming from KI Rash, so the range is not too bad. So basically, I think that's gonna be a good reset options. So we're gonna see later in the target combo if she has anything from it. It's not too bad, and the stagger is massive actually. So I'm gonna see if there's any option. So she can actually spawn the character power from that move. So that's not too bad. And we're gonna see the cancel much later on. So we know that in a reset situation, if the opponent is staggered, we can actually go for that. So instead of a full cancel, so we cannot. That's another example. We can actually, so because that's 9, so we can actually. So let's run. So we can actually go for that. So that pushes a lot. So Okay, whoa, you see that range, guys? You see that range? So depending on the range, so this is going to be a good punish if you are catching the opponents on wake up, if you are applying some pressure, maybe. So that's not too bad. So there will be some option, that's for sure. Maybe some straight punish because it's -9. So maybe if you can actually catch the opponents with that, that can be good. So we're gonna take a look at Quick Bloom, which is back 3, and Idera Elix. Both of these positive on block, of course, because they are slow. So let's see the range. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so you see that range. It's not Scarecrow, but that's pretty good actually. So from the startup, she can actually land this almost already. So that's going to be a great tool. That is going to be a great tool because she's not moving away. She's not moving. That's the plant doing the work. So the plant itself is attacking. Ivy is not moving. So that's gonna be hard. So it covers space. And she's plus after that. So that is going to be a great move. A great move. Ho ho. So we know that now. So now let's take a look at the forward tree. The overhead. So we're gonna... Wow, okay. So let's find the max range. Guys, this is the max range, guys. That overhead is crazy. And we can actually follow up with that. So remember that move we're going to talk about? The neutral tree? Yeah. So if we can actually link correctly. So we can actually follow with that. So we know that she has range. She has range. She has the range. She's a keep away character, that's for sure. So she's not a zoner. She has to keep away. So that's for sure. She's a defensive character. Now we know that. She's pushing character away if possible. She's not about it's not about going forward at all. And this sweep, so it's -13. So the sweep is -13. No, of course it's a -20 frame. It's a low, that's for sure. But when you take a look at this, so the sweep overall, the lows, it's not the best thing ever. So so you cannot really you cannot rely on it. That's for sure. So if you manage to land it, good, but that's definitely not the best move ever. So the sweep is not that good. Let's be honest. And if she's -13 on that, that is pretty bad. So she has to land it. If she doesn't, well, if it's block, it's punish. So now we know that she has some normals. So we know that. So we're gonna take a look again at these normal that we are looking for. We were talking about these moves right there. So back 1 and back 2. So anything that is a string from these move, that's gonna be important, as well as forward 2. So that's important. So let's take a look at the string. So yeah. Okay, guys. So we're gonna take a look at every single string from a certain order. So I'm gonna take a look at these one first. So out on a limb is -5. 53 Sun it's minus 12. So yeah, okay. So this, oh, she was minus 3, and now she can actually go to a +1, which is pretty good. So Lily of the Valley, so this one, 1 2 1 2, that's a +1 on block, which is pretty good. So that's a -9, and that's a -12. So if she lands it, if she lands the this, if it's block, you have to go for the this one, or you can actually go follow up with these. So we're gonna take a look at this, and this. So we don't need that. It's -5, but since you have a -1, that's pretty good. So yeah. So let's take a look at that. So 1 2 1 2. So that's just 1 2 1. So that's a mid. So we can go 1 2 1 and see if it lands, and then we can input the 2. So that's pretty good. So we know that if it lands the 2, of course we can go for the 1 3 next. So 1 2 1 2 1 3. So that's a knockdown, that's for sure. So we got a knockdown, so we got to push away. So that's pretty good. So damn these animations. So so let's take a look at 1 2 1 up 3. That's going to be crazy, guys. So we got a pop up like that. So that's going to be interesting. So can we follow up? Can we follow up with the back 2? Spoiler alert, I think we can. We can. So that's gonna be... We can actually follow up the back 2. Now that's important. So we know that she can actually do some combos. That's for sure. So this is going to be even more important. And our jam that we are talking about right now is essential for starting up combos when we are in the corner. Oh, even then with the punish, that's pretty good because we got a pop up, so that's pretty good. So 1 2 1 up 3, that's going to be important. So let's take a look at it again. So we got this. It's going to be a mid, but remember she's -12, so you gotta stop. So basically, if it block. If 1 2 1 is blocked, you go for the 2, and if it hits, you choose. Are you going for the a long knockdown, or you go for the combo? That's all up to you. So we know that. So we figured it out already. So we know that she has pressure, and she has range, and she's advancing a little bit. I think, just a little bit. That's not. And she can actually land that pretty far. So again, she can actually land the back 2. So that's pretty good. So we know that. So because she doesn't have a lot of mix up out of this, that's not great. But she has a punish, and she can go into a combo with that. That is pretty good. So we know that. Now let's take a look at this one, and we got we got this one as well, so that's pretty good. So we got a combo from our back 1, so that's interesting. So we're gonna take a look at both of them. So back 1 2. So she's advancing with a mid. So basically you can actually force block. You can actually punish with that. And that's pretty good. So we got this. She's advancing with that. So that's pretty good. So you don't need to actually land the back 1. You can actually play footsies with the follow up. So and that's safe, by the way. So that's safe. So let's see the follow up now. So that's deal with it. So that's a. So if it hits. You can. So let's see. So if you see it, it's it. So there's time to confirm out of it, but she has time to actually go for the maybe something else she wants. So let's something that you can actually try if you want to practice your confirm. Put it on random combo. So there I will be punished. Okay. There you go. I will be punished. So that's something that you can actually practice your it confirm with that, which is actually pretty good. So yeah. So we know that deal with it is going to be important. So the full combo, it's a pop-up. So just like this one is these two combos right there, they will pop up. Now again, can we follow up with the back two? Because it has a range. Seems like yes. Whoops. I'm trying to find the actual timing with that. I think we can. But because the we can follow up the back two. Now that's even more important again because we got the 1-2-1 up 3. Now we got the back 1-2-3. That's pretty good. So yeah, if we have anything from the back two, that's gonna be important. So let's take a look at this. So we know that we got a plus there, but we also have a plus and one that we can actually go up again. So let's take a look at 2-1 because that's so low. So if it hits, there's plenty of time to actually confirm because it's a 2-hit now. So we can actually do that. So we got it low. That's pretty good. So that's going to be important. So now from all the tools that we had, we have a mix-up. We have a low into a overhead. So that is pretty good. That is pretty good. So now we got this. And there's a pop-up like that. So that's pretty good. So can we cancel after that? We can cancel. So we can actually do this as well. So we can actually do something else. We can actually go for that. We can actually go for another low. So I'm not trying to find the combos, but just trying to actually find the execution. But because of the it's done from the this, that is pretty good. So we can actually go for the hammer, which is a special move. But yeah, so we know we have mix up from there and from there. So we're gonna take these again. So oh, now we have something from our back too. Now that's gonna be great. So we can actually go and it's so low. So and there's something right there. So that's pretty good. So gonna take a look at both of these right now. So we got back 2, down 2. Whoops, wrong button. So we got a low right there. That's pretty good. So before we even start building up combos, we need to look at every single string. Now we know that. So we know that that animation is sick. That looks like a combo ender. So we know that. Now, can we do something from the back 2? Now we can. So again, about the execution. So what was the move? So there's a specific timing for that move. So we can actually land it, but can we go for the back 2 as soon as we know that it's lands? So that's very important. So we need to know. Whoops. So we can actually land the 2 hits, which is important. There you go. There you go. So we got a combo. We have a switch side, and we are outside of the good range for Black Canary, and we can actually set up something. So we are in a good position from that combo. Just alert, of course, puns. So this is important because it has a low on the original one. So we know that we can actually punish with punish, and we can actually go for the low, and if you are, because it advances again, we can actually poke out of it. So let's see, because it lands with the back 2, the down 2. So there you go. You can actually land that, and it's -4. That was a -2. So again, that's hard to punish. So we know that. So we know that we have something out of it. So that's pretty good. So let's take a look at the forward to 1. Okay. So again, so we're gonna remove that. So we got this. So let's take a look at that. So we got a mid that was actually going from the high. So that's pretty good. Okay, from I. So we go -5 to -3, -3, -4. So we got this. So we got an overhead right there, and we got something right there. So actually, I'm gonna go right there and right there. So both of these are higher safer than the original forward 2, but they have follow up. So that's a 2 hit, and we can cancel after before the second hit from the second before the third hit of the combo. So that's pretty good. So we got a push right there, so that's pretty good. So we can actually get knocked down from there. So, and you can actually set up the character power, which is actually pretty good. So, relieved. Yeah, again, the pun. So let's take a look at forward 2 3. 4 2 1 3. Wow. So we got to mix up there. Wow. And that knockdown is sick. And it's even more plus compared to the other combo. So that's pretty good. So we got this for the range. We can actually set it up in the corner. If you want, you can actually set up the this. So that's pretty good. So if you know you got this set up, so we got this. So I think this move is going to be weird. So we can actually set up this. So we can actually prevent, not really prevent actually, but actually make sure that the opponent doesn't approach. So because you are in the range and you got this, so yeah, we are building up something now. And again, you can actually go for that right after. You can actually set up the Thorn right after. Oh. That is sick. That is sick. So we got a straight up punish where you can actually set up the Thorn right there. Just like that. We are finding stuff just by looking at the strings. So remember guys, so that's +2. Now we are talking about the other move right there. And that's a low, that's another low. So the second hit can be special cancelable. So we're gonna take a look at both of these. So oh wow. So we're gonna another take knockdown. So we can set up the minion right there and be safe from block maybe. So and we can actually, and because it's a low. Oh. You can actually go for that if you wanna set up the low. So that's pretty good. So set up the low instead for you go for the overhead. And let's see the hit stun right there. Let's see the hit stun. The hit stun is massive. We can actually set up the Thorn again. Or you can actually set up this. Can actually go for that as well, so that's pretty good. So you can actually juggle off with that, so that's pretty good. So again, remember that forward dash, pretty good. So already we know some stuff with Ivy. So we know she has some pushback, we know that she has some mix-ups, and we know that she has a strong overhead. And she has something that she can juggle out of it. She can actually juggle off the these, so we're gonna actually go for that. So we know she has mix up. So I think some characters are going to be easier to hit. Because the thing is about Injustice, the thing about combos is that you have to commit. So you have to commit to almost every single string that you have. So yeah. Just because I'm pushing a wheel on that, so in the corner, that's going to be much easier to actually land this. Just because she seems to move away at the That's pretty hard. That's really hard. So let's take a look at the pushback from this. So it's not too bad compared to the other one. So there's more pushback from this one. Again. So there's a very specific timing that you can actually land the battery. Yeah, there's this very specific timing. So I should not mash it. So I don't think so unless you're pretty good with the timing, that's not going to be a consistent combo. And because Ivy doesn't rely on combo to do some damage, that's not going to be in the corner. That's going to be pretty good, but if you are not in the corner, if you got the punish, you got this. So that's pretty good. So that's going to be more consistent. So if you use the 1-to-1 up 3, that's going to be much more consistent. So that's something. So we know that this is going to be our punish in the neutral. But in the corner, if you got your opponent set up, you can actually go for that, and you can actually go up the put this, and you can actually cancel into something else. So we got that. So we're gonna take a look at now the special move. So we got Kiss of Death. Okay, so that's a like that. So that's a throw. That's a command grab. So we got a slap at the end. So okay, so that doesn't look like a kiss, But let's take a look at the Meteor version. That it's done, guys. So because we got this, whoops, got this, we can actually go for that. So we know that. Now, can we set up something now? Can we reach with the command grab? Oh, that's a big question. Possibly, actually. So we got this. We got this. We got combo, guys. We got combo. So we got the combos. So now we know something. We know that the fact that she whistle and Ivy is like that. Sorry, guys. That was not set up. That was not. Okay, so that is important, guys. So we got the Datura armor. So that is going to be difficult. So I was showing that earlier. So we got this. So down 1, and you can actually restock it with the by pressing up, and there's a follow up for almost every single thing. So we got a mid, and we got the low, and we got a we got this. That is massively minus, I think. So yeah. So you don't want to do this without any rhyme or reason. So anything that was over N, we can actually go for a low after that. So prune the weak. This one you can actually go for the Datura armor with a low with the X button. So you see that? You can actually go for the low if you want. So we're gonna actually go for that. That's pretty good. So we got this. We got this. So we got this. So we got a meter version. That's a lot of mids. Okay, so we got this. So and we can actually press it to actually do a knockdown. So that's pretty good. So and she's still in the stun. So there you go. There you go. Now we know something. Now we know something. So she can cancel into the Datura armor, and it does a ton of damage. So she can actually do a full punish with that if she wants me to burn it. That's pretty good. So she can actually poke with that if she wants. And she got. So she got another entire option actually, guys. So if you're scared to use the so you got another option. So if you're stuck, you can actually punish with that. So and because that's a launch actually, so you can actually. Let me see, guys. So let's try in the corner. Let's try something in the corner. Just make sure. So she can actually set up that if she wants. So she doesn't have the range for that, but she can actually set up that like that, so that's not too bad. So the thing I want to know is actually, can she set up the minion? So we're gonna take a look at this later on. So that's going to be good in the corner. So we got a Datura armor. Okay. So we got a Vine Drill now. We can actually meter burn it. So that's minus. That's like a lot of minus. So we got this. So that seems to be follow any opening, whatever the range. So that's going to be some sort of keep away. Let's see the meter burn. Oh, so you can juggle out of it. That's pretty good. So in the corner, that's going to be pretty good. Okay. So we got this. So Poison Ivy takes less damage while Righty Dome, Retire Dome, I don't know. That skin is active. Okay. So she got this. Oh, okay. So let's make sure that the opener is actually attacking me. So let's try it. So we know what we can actually do. Is set up. There you go. So let's try to set up. Okay, so let's try just to record a single hit. Let's see the armor. So she takes at least maybe maybe a third damage. So it's like 2/3 of the damage she's taking from a single move. I think. So maybe my maths are wrong, but that's pretty much what I think it is. So she's taking less damage when she has the skin. So when she knows she's gonna be pressured, she wants to cover at her butt, really. You can actually set up for that. So that's pretty good. Okay. So okay. So we got Bed of Thorn. So we got the meter burn. We got a meter burn again. So we got this. We got this. And we got this. Okay. So I don't think the forward version works as intended, which is pretty weird. That's weird. I don't even think the direction actually works, because I would be able to set it up correctly. That's weird. So I'm not even sure if they actually work as intended, because that doesn't make any sense. I think that's pretty crucial, depending on the timing. Maybe she has to hold it. Okay, so she has to hold it to actually place the Bed of Thorns in the direction that she wants. So as you can see now, she is it forward. Okay. So let's try the meter burn version. So as you can see, it's forward. It's right on the feet. So, and now it's close to me. Okay. Yeah, so you have to hold the direction that you want to actually set up the bed of stone as you wish. Okay. So as soon as the plants, as soon as it's plant, you can actually change the choose the direction. Yeah. As soon as it's thrown, as soon as she drops the seed, you change the direction that you want. Okay. So you actually meter burn, and you can change the direction as soon as possible. There you go. So that's how you set up the seeds. Okay. Great. So we know the special move, and we didn't create a single combo. That's the basic of Poison Ivy right now. And now we have Mother Nature with the Nightshade. So that's a character power. So let's try again. So we got this little fella. So we got this. So let's try to count how many times it hits. Because we know something. As soon as Ivy is hit, when the Nightshade is out, she loses Nightshades. So that's pretty important. So let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it hits 5 times. Okay. And now let's try the other attack that she has from the Nightshade. It's Burrow. So the plant minion will hit low. Okay. So can she actually do that in the combo? That is... Wait a second. So remember that. So she can actually set it up like that. So let's try again. Okay. So we can actually go for that. So we can actually, if you are good enough, because you can actually go for that. So that's pretty good. You can actually go for that as well. So okay. So you can actually do that. Okay. So we just discovered something. So she's gonna go in the direction that is opposite of Ivy. So that is very important. So take a look at that. So normally that should be the opposite range. So we cannot use Nightshade to actually push the opponent to us. That is important. And can she call it out when she has the Datura hammer? No, when she has the Datura hammer, she cannot interact with Nightshade. So that's another important thing. So as soon as Nightshade is out, you cannot, and you have the Datura, you cannot use the Burrow. Okay. So we know about Poison Ivy now. And now it's all up to you guys if you want great combos. I just gave you the tool, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you.